We are about to align the mind. We're about to align the heart. We are about to align your emotions and your spirit. And you know how we're going to do it? Tonight, we're going to align you with the truth, with wisdom, with discernment. We're going to align you with the vision. Yeah. The right vision of the right version of you. Yeah. With the version of you that refuses to be led by every opinion. We're going to align it with the version of you that refuses to be led by rumors and be led by fear. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of fear trying to lead my life. I'm tired of rumors and I'm tired of insecure people. I'm tired of every voice that was never assigned to speak into my future. And that's what I'm aligning you for tonight. I'm just saying, tonight we about to get ready to start a new season, a new series, and it's going to be powerful. Again, the voices you let shape your life. Many of you right now, you are not where you want to be right now because you let somebody's voice shape your life. Who was that voice? Whose voice did you let shape your life? Who was it? Was it your ex? Who was it? I just want to know, who was the person who shaped your life? Because this is very important. If you don't know, how are you going to ever get to the next level? Who was the person, that voice that shaped your life? And you're like, man, this is ridiculous. Like, my life is supposed to be on another level. My life is supposed to be here. But you had a voice to shape your life. Who, as we getting started with this session tonight, who shaped your life? What voice shaped your life and made you who you are today? Or what that influenced you? I want you to think. This is a very serious, high-level conversation. This week, we're going to deal with something that is deeper than most people realize. This week, we're going to deal with something that most people don't realize. Because not every voice is harmless. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Not every voice is harmless. Not every opinion is innocent. Not every warning is wisdom. And a lot of you think that you thought that when somebody is concerned about you, you thought it was love. Do you see what I'm saying? Not every person giving advice to you has a heart. Not every person that's giving advice to you, they're not mature. And everybody that gives advice to you, they are not healed. Sometimes what they got out their mouth is not fruit. And some of us, we have allowed these type of people to speak into our next season. And then we wonder why, dang, we keep failing season after season after season. How many of you know that your voice has power? And this is why I try to tell men who try to say women are weak. Men be like, women are the weaker vessel, but you act like they don't have a power. You act like they don't have any strength. But those that know how to use the power of their voice, oh yeah, they know they got power. Those that know how to use the power of their voice, they know they got power. I'm just saying. So this week, we are talking about the voices that shaped your life. The voices that shaped your relationship. The voices that shape your confidence. The voices that shape your trust. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. The voices that shaped your decisions. The voices that shape your peace. I'm serious. So Sunday night is about alignment. And tonight's topic is very simple again. Be careful who gets a voice in your next season. That's what we lining you up for tonight. That's tonight's topic. Be careful who gets a voice in your next season. I'm just saying. Where you going right now cannot be led by everybody. I'm just telling you. It can't be led by everybody who had access to you. See, you thought right now where you going, your parents can still lead you. I'm sorry. Sometimes your parents is still broken. Sometimes your parents that have gotten a divorce, some of them are still broken and they still living dysfunctional lives. So if you having relationship problems, that is not the place for you to go. I'm sorry. It's the truth. I know you might love your mama. I know you might love your daddy, but some seasons that you are going through, everybody who has access to you before, I'm telling you right now, they can't lead you. I'm just saying. Because I want you to look at the seriousness, the seriousness of this. The wrong voice can make you doubt the right thing. It can make you walk away from the right person. It can also make you sabotage the right season. Think about what I'm saying, and I want you to write that down because this is very serious. This is very serious. I want you to take a minute and write that down. The wrong voice can make you doubt the right thing. It can make you walk away from the right person. It can make you sabotage the right season. And there's many of you that's listening tonight. Your next season was destroyed because you listened to the wrong voice. Some of you right now, you tow your home up because you listened to the wrong voice. Some of you right now, you have gotten divorced because you listen to the wrong voice. Some of you right now, you have lost your job because you listen to the wrong voice. Some of you right now have lost your business sense. The new businesses God was telling you to do in the right season where you could have prospered at that specific time, but you listened to the wrong voice. Some of you was right about to be healed and you was about to get ready to go to the next level, but you listened to the wrong voice. There's some of you that had real good relationships, but they got sabotaged because you listened to the wrong voice. There's many of you right now, you have burned bridges in your life because you listened to the wrong voice. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you right now, you have to listen to what I'm saying. Everybody around you does not deserve to influence you. Everybody around you does not deserve influence over you. Think what I'm saying, and please listen to what I'm saying, because therapy will change your life. I don't care how close you say your family is to you. I don't care how close you say your friend is to you. Everybody don't deserve that type of access. They don't deserve it. I said what I said, I said what I said. Everybody don't deserve that type of access to you. I'm just saying. Everybody who loves you does not have the wisdom to lead you. Listen to what I'm saying, because I'm about to get ready to help some people, stay focused and get to this next level in the next season. Everybody who knows your past does not have the right to speak over your future. Did you just hear what I just said? Everybody who has an opinion does not have an assignment in your life. And this is where people mess up. I know you don't like this type of conversation, but it is what it is. If you liking what I'm talking about tonight and you can kind of resonate with what I'm talking about, and if I'm talking to you, give me some likes. Let's get these likes up over 50K. Let's go ahead and push these likes and share this live with somebody who needs to stop listening to the wrong people. Listening to the wrong people have kept you living in cycles. And this is where people mess up, because they think because somebody is close to them, they should have a voice. Oh, that's my dad. so I should listen to him. Nobody loves me like my dad. But what if he's dysfunctional? What if he's chaotic himself? What if he's messed up? You think because anybody that's close to you should have a voice in what you do. It don't work like that. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be that person. I am trying to be this person. I'm trying to be the person that help you see why you maybe keep failing in your life, because you're giving people this type of power to speak into your life. You think, oh, that's family. Family should have a voice. That's not even what. That's not. Have y'all ever seen deers? Sometimes deers trip me out because they be so weird. Sometimes they will run out into traffic because they seen their cousin do it. It's fine. Come on out there, Johnny. Come on out. I made it to the other side, Johnny. Come on, Johnny. Let's go. Johnny get out there and get hit by a car. Boom. He be like, Linda, you told me if I was across this road, I was safe. I done followed you into us. Now I can't walk no more, Linda. Look at me. Look at me. And this is just how it be in some people's lives. Like, you keep allowing people to say, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. And these people are calling you right on to your destruction. It's wild, but it's life. It's wild, but this is life. You think because somebody have known you a long time. Thank you, sweetie. My daughter's so sweet. Bring me some water. Daddy love you, baby. Come give me a kiss on my cheek. Give me a kiss, boo-boo. I love you.
Love you too.
But let me get back going on here. So you think because somebody sounds confident that they should have a voice, like they know what they talking about. Man, I have been fooled so many times by people talking about, oh, I know what I'm talking about. Man, I be taking notes while you talking. I don't care how confident you sound. Scammers, can y'all agree with me that a scammer, they know how to sound confident. Boy, they can scam, they can steal your phone and sell you your same phone. Because they confident. But this is how people is in life. You listen to somebody, they sound confident about what they talking about. You say, oh, they should have a voice. You think because somebody says, I'm just keeping it real, that they should have a voice. No. I want you to know this. Real discernment is knowing that access and authority are not the same thing. Are you listening to what I'm saying? This is a mature conversation. I'm sorry. Maybe many people, you may click off because you don't understand what I'm saying, but I'm telling you right now, discernment is knowing, real discernment. You be the first person to tell somebody, I got discernment. Yeah, I know when God is talking to me. I know when he's trying to, I just know. Sometimes you don't know because evidently access and authority are two different things. Some people can have access to your life without having authority over decisions that you make in your life. Did you just hear what I just said? I make a strong statement in my house. I'll be like, look, if you ain't paying no bills, if you ain't, I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you running over here. Like, look, you can't run nothing Lee do. Not in my house. I don't care how much access you got to me. You don't have authority. Now, that's where I draw the line. Some people can know parts of your story without having wisdom for the next chapter. Yeah, people think that when bad things is going on in your life and people know your story, you think that they have the wisdom to tell you what to do in the next chapter, but they don't. It's just the truth. Some people can love you and still advise you from fear. Don't let that go over your head. Some people can love you and still advise you from fear. Some people can care about you and still project their wounds on you. Oh, you don't believe me, right? There's a lot of bitter women, and they got daughters. And look, they project their wound on their daughters, and their daughters grow up saying, look, I don't need a man. I can do it all by myself. Mama did it by herself. She couldn't stand a man. I can't stand a man either. We see this every day, and I'm just telling the truth. I can't stand a man because they didn't treat mama right. What you make they gonna think me right? But guess what? Mama done spoke something in your life, and she done projected her wounds on you. Now a man ain't never done you nothing, but he's your enemy. I don't understand how that works, but it works like this. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying. This is Sunday Night Alignment. I'm just trying to tell you that everybody close to you is not qualified to speak into your next season. I want to talk about the pain of the wrong voice. I want to go there tonight. The pain of the wrong voice. It's not always obvious at first that somebody is leading you wrong. It's not always obvious, because just think about if it's somebody you really love and you look up to them. It's not, when it first starts, it's not like, it's not obvious at first. Because sometimes the wrong voice, it don't come screaming. No, it don't come screaming. It don't come like there's a threat, there's danger. It don't come like that all the time. It don't come like that. And so it is what it is. Sometimes the wrong voice, it comes as real advice, real concern. And I try to tell people, you have to pay attention to reality. Sometimes we get lost, but reality tells you the truth. Sometimes it can come into your life as a joke. The wrong advice. I'm just in the pain in the wrong voice. Sometimes it can come, it might come as a warning. Sometimes it comes like, I just don't want to see you get hurt. How many people have your relationship got destroyed because somebody gave you a rumor that wasn't true? And they will always say, well, I just don't want you to get hurt. And it ended up sabotaging your life. Can anybody be real tonight in therapy? Can you be real? Can you be real and say that they came to you and told you something, and they will say, I just don't want you to get hurt, so I just had to let you know. Now, there's a lot of yeses that I'm reading and they're coming. When you see me look over here, I'm reading these coming. There's a lot of yeses right now where people are saying, people come into their life. That is painful, ain't it? Because some people say, I wish I would have never listened to this messy, miserable woman. This messy, miserable woman with no man have destroyed my house. This messy person. How many messy women have came to you and told you, I just don't want to see you get hurt, girl. I just don't want to see you get hurt, girl. And she ended up destroying and sabotaging your whole house. Sometimes it comes as, I know better than you. Now, that's what the parents sound like. I'm just trying to let you know, baby, because I know better than you. Well, why are you not healed then? That's painful. When you hear this because you want to believe it so bad. Sometimes it comes as, you sure you can do that? They want to spread fear on you. You sure you can do this and you sure you can do that? That's how it comes. Sometimes it comes like, you changing now? Oh, you acting different now? When they see that you in the next season of your life and that wrong voice, they see you saying, look, you changing now. What's up? Like, what's up? What's good? You changing, you acting different. That little voice. Sometimes that come from people who sound like they are protecting you, but really they planting fear in you. Did you just hear what I just said? And if you're not careful, you will start making decisions from seeds other people planted. I'm just saying, this is real life. This is real life. You making decisions based off something somebody else said. They planted something in your heart. We see this every day on social media. We see this every day in our life. It's crazy. It's like you will start distrusting opportunities because somebody else was too scared to try it. Have y'all ever seen or heard that? You would even start questioning your calling, like what you're called to do, your purpose, because somebody else never had the courage to walk in theirs. You sure that's what you want to do? You sure that's what God is calling you to? You sure you will even start shrinking your vision because the people around you only have language for survival, not expansion. See, this type of conversation changed lives. This type of conversation is serious. You will even start treating good people suspiciously because broken people taught you to expect betrayal everywhere. Did you just hear what I just said? This is real life. And that's dangerous. If you agree with what I'm saying, I want you to drop in the comment, real life. I just want to know if people understand what I'm talking about tonight. This is what happens to people when you're getting ready to go to the next season. And when it's time for you to go to the next level, we always got somebody that you allow in your life to speak something over you. Instead of them telling you to do something right, they telling you to do something wrong and you gonna be okay and God understands. And then we look at ourselves and say, dang, why did we fail so bad and so miserably? Maybe because we take other people's word over God's word for our own lives. And he don't like that. That is dangerous. That is dangerous. I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just saying this is something that needs to be brought to your attention. How long will you allow people to speak things in your life? The wrong advice does not have to control your whole life. No. It only has to get you to second guess the right moment long enough for you to miss it. There's some people, you made the wrong decisions at the wrong time because you listened to the wrong voice. And it's not about controlling your life. It's really about controlling the moment long enough for you to miss God's best for your life. Long enough for you to miss the biggest blessing you could get in the season that God was trying to give it to you. So now you got to wait again. The wrong advice don't always stop you by attacking you. Sometimes it stops you by making you doubt what God already made clear. And that's painful. I'm sorry. I just want to tell you it's painful. When I look over the relationships that have failed and been sabotaged because somebody listened to the wrong voice, that is painful. It's painful. You had something real, but you let outside voices get in. Now, this is therapy. How many can own up and say, I lost something real because I let outside voices get in? If that's you, drop a 100 in the comments. If you lost something real because you let outside voices get in, Drop a 100 in the comments. And let's get our likes up tonight. Share this live with somebody who needs it. It's like sometimes you had a dream, but you let fearful people talk you out of it. You had a dream and you let fearful people talk you out. You had peace and you let gossip make you suspicious. Yeah. There's a lot of women, you be having peace. You be having peace. Then you hear about somebody else's story and you let somebody say, girl, life is too, girl, you let him do this and you let him do this, girl. You was having peace in your house at first. Then you start listening to Rasputia, whatever her name is. Then she came in here like a big old giant Ursula. Some of them name be Mary. I be like, boy, this is crazy. I'm just saying, there's a whole bunch of names. It's a whole bunch of names. You had peace in your house, and before you know it, now you don't let gossip make you suspicious. Now you want to call this man a cheater because you let the wrong voice get in your life. Bro, you became overprotective and insecure from your woman because at first you was having peace, but then you start letting the fellas, you start letting this gossip, your homeboy old lady done cheated on him, and now you like, you know what? I'm suspicious now. I'm finna watch this, sister, because I know. Man, have y'all ever been on the phone with somebody and they telling you all their problems? And they telling you everything that's going on wrong in their relationship. And then out of nowhere, you hang up the phone. You getting in an argument now at your house. Have anybody ever experienced that where you have listened to some mess somewhere else and then now all of a sudden your house tore up? But before you got on the conversation, you had peace. It's because sometimes you allow gossip to make you suspicious. You allow gossip to really affect your character. Affect the moment. We have all been there. And if you say you never done that, maybe you don't know what you've done, but I'm sure you've done it before. Some of you've literally had to correct direction in your life. I want you to think about this. When the time that you had to correct direction, you was on the right path with the right people, with the right person. And you let somebody opinion, it make you confused. Yeah. It's like you had love in your life, but you let the people who ain't never had nothing, that ain't never had healthy love, that have never had a man to take care of them before. Or bro, never had a woman to take care of you before. You had real love, but hey, you let somebody who ain't never had nothing healthy. And I don't care who listening to this, I'm trying to tell you right now, sometimes your mama and daddy was never healthy. Did you just hear what I just said? You let people that was never healthy tell you how love's supposed to look like. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. You let people who've never had healthy love, just because you was conceived don't mean there was healthy love. That was healthy something else. That means mama had a healthy egg and daddy had some healthy soldiers. You understand what I'm saying? Don't mean that it was healthy. Sometimes people are conceived when both people are just tore up out the flow up. Don't mean that sometimes, and then they be like, they don't want to tell you the real truth. I'm just saying. It's like sometimes in life you have real momentum in your life, but you let small-minded people make you feel like you doing too much. Small-minded people. You had momentum. You was flowing. You was going. You was growing. You was making moves in your life. You was going to the next level. Then you allowed your little small-headed people, small-minded, low-life, I'm trying not to. Low life, it is what it is. Sometimes people have a low quality life and it affects your momentum. I'm sorry. I might lose some friends, but some people, you think they are good for you, but they really low lives. They're really low lives. I think that small-minded people are low lives. Is I'm wrong? If I'm wrong, let me know I'm wrong. I'll correct it. I feel like a low life person is a small-minded individual. They got low vibration. They don't want to grow. They have no vision. They have no goals. They just want to do the same thing on repeat every day. I'm sorry. That is a low life person. And it's so crazy that I see women right now who are doing good and who have momentum in their life, and you doing great. And then you end up running into a low life man. He gets you pregnant with no plan. You had momentum, but you let his voice, oh my goodness. But let's go along. I'm just saying. And then now you look back and you realize, like, dang, I did not lose that because I did not care. I lost it because I gave the wrong voice too much power. I don't care what you say. That's the real pain. Just imagine the rate you was going. Some people, you be in medical school, get with the wrong low life voice. You ain't got to do all that. School ain't for everybody. Then that start growing on you. I'm just saying. And you be like, dang, where did my life go wrong? Have you ever, this is Sunday, so this is a great day to plan your week. Have you ever thought to yourself, like, where in my life did I go wrong? That's the real pain. That's the real thing, because one of the hardest things to accept is realizing you helped sabotage something. You helped sabotage something because you listened to people who were never supposed to guide you. Did you just hear what I just said? You listened to people who was never supposed to guide you. I'm telling you, when I be having thoughts, man, I be saying to myself, like, Lord, don't let nobody that ain't supposed to guide me. Protect who I allow in my corner. Protect who I allow to have a voice and speak something into my life. Some losses did not come from what you wanted. They came from who you listened to. Are you listening to what I'm saying right now? Because this is real. If you just joined tonight, this is Sunday night alignment. Okay? This is Sunday night alignment. And we get aligned going into the new week. We call tonight SNA, Sunday Night Alignment. We're starting this new series called The Voices You Let Shape Your Life. And tonight's topic, be careful who gets a voice in your next season. And this matters because some of you are preparing for a new week, a new season, a new level, a new relationship, a new assignment, a new version of yourself, but you still have these old voices trying to lead new directions. They're trying to lead you to new directions and lead you to new decisions. If this is hitting you tonight, I want you to tap that screen for me. Let's run our likes up tonight. Send those hearts and also share this live with somebody who needs real therapy like this. Share this live with somebody who needs to be more careful about who they let speak into their peace. Who needs to be more careful that you let speak in your love or your future or in your decisions. This is why I tell every married couple, keep your parents out your business. If that man ain't putting his hands on you, if that man ain't doing something crazy, I think you ought to be quiet. Because when you start letting mess, just simple mess, You never know what you're going to get. You never know what voice is going to influence you to do something wrong. You never know what voice. I'm just saying. And women are good at this. Hurt people hurt people. Hurt men hurt men. I'm just telling you the truth. This is how it go. I want to talk about why do voices shape us though? Because I don't think people really get it. I want to go a little deeper. I don't think you get it. Why do voices shape you? Think about it. You might be able to answer this question. Why do voices shape you? Why? Why do it shape you? I want you to think about that before I start going into it. Why do voices shape? Why do it shape you? Voices matter because what you hear repeatedly starts shaping what you believe. That's why each and every one of you who come to therapy every night, this is why you start to heal. This is why you start to build, because what you hear repeatedly, it starts shaping what you believe. This is in our music. Yes. This is why our women are proud to be outside. They proud of the Cardi B music. They proud of the Meg music. They proud of all of this toxic music that is destroying our children. They proud of this stuff. But when you hear it repeatedly, this might be the reason your daughter grow up and say, look, I want to be like Meg Thee Stallion. I want my behind to be brown and all this food. I'm serious. You glorify this stuff, but you hear it repeatedly. It shapes what you believe. And that's why women think they on the same level as a man. And that's why men think they can treat women how they want to treat them. And there's no real teamwork. There's no real direction. There's no real standard, because sometimes we're hearing the same thing every single day. We're hearing the same thing repeatedly. I'm just saying, when you think about this, I'm just saying this is real life. This is real life. What you believe, it starts to shape what you choose. It do. And that's why a lot of people, you want things that are not good for you, because the music tells you to get what's not good for you. Oh, I want a man who ain't got no job. I want a man who I gotta be a mama to. I want a man who treat me like trash. Then you get it. Your whole life messed up because all you heard your whole life is toxic music and watch toxic movies and all of this stuff. It begins to play in your life on repeat. You believe what you hear and it starts shaping what you choose. And what you choose starts shaping what your life becomes. That is why you cannot treat voices casually. A voice is not just a sound. Now listen to what I'm saying. A voice is not just a sound. It's not. A voice is not just a sound. A voice can literally become a direction. And one thing God says, if you know his voice, he said his sheep, when they hear him. But it's so crazy though that we play around with this. We play around with this voice. Because if you look at this, a voice can become fear. A voice can become confidence. The reason that I've had confidence my entire life is because I had my godmom, my god sisters, my dad, my mom. They all used to buck my head up. I'm so serious. I'm talking about 5, 6 years old. I thought I was the king of the world. I got treated. I was the baby at that. And so I grew up in school. I was definitely conceited. I thought I was better than everybody because that was the voice that I really believed. I'm just trying to tell you how powerful your voice is. And then, bro, I tell you, bro, like, that's why it's important for you to be in your kid's life, because your voice is powerful. I got many testimonies, man, of how, hey, I had that hammer out the window. Yeah. I got myself into some trouble. I pulled that heat on somebody. They wanted to retaliate. I'm saying in my younger days, they wanted to retaliate. Came to my house, bust out my windows, and it was a crazy time in my life. I'm out here doing stuff I ain't got no business doing. I grew up righteous, but I started listening to the Boosie. I wanted to start living that life. I started listening to this, and before you know it, I became what I listened to. So this particular day, this particular time, I'm trying to retaliate. I got my goons in the car with me. I got that hammer out the window. That hammer out the window. Guess who called me? My dad. Junior, what you doing? It ain't worth it, son. It ain't worth it. A voice. A voice. I'm just telling you how powerful a voice can be. And in many of us, you don't really know how powerful it is until your life is sabotaged by it. Now, what if my dad would have been like, yo, do what you got to do, Junior? Now, if he would have said that, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Things probably would have been a little ugly. But he ain't never gave me the permission to do what's wrong. That brother started praying and everything. He started praying and everything. Father, in the name of Jesus, the Lord touches my Lord. So I just froze. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna let these brothers make it tonight. It's cool. I don't want, my dad said, don't throw my life away. But see, a voice, it can become identity. It can become doubt. It can become permission. And the wrong voice, it can become poison. I'm just telling you the truth. It can spit like vipers. People don't understand the power of their tongue. The wrong voice could be poison in your life. Some of you're not struggling because you don't have potential. No, some of you are struggling because too many voices have access to your internal world. You be trying to heal, but you keep listening to bitter people. You be trying to love better, but you keep listening to people who only know dysfunction. You're trying to build, but you keep listening to people who never built anything. Ooh, I can't stand those type. I can't stand those type. If you understand what I'm saying, drop me some fire emojis. I want you to drop fire. I want to see fire going out through these comments right now. If you believe what I'm saying, I'm not your daddy, but I am your coach. I do want to see you get to the next level. I'm just saying, you trying to build, but you keep listening to people who ain't never built nothing. Like this chat up with fire. I just want people to understand, if this is impacting you, share this live with somebody. You're trying to trust God, but you keep listening to fear. You're trying to become disciplined in your life, but you keep sitting in conversations that make your old habits feel normal. I'm just saying, you be saying, I'm trying to protect my peace. I really am trying to protect my peace, Mark. But you keep giving your ear to people who profit from your chaos. That's why this week matters. That's why this week of therapy, that's why it matters. I'm telling you right now, that is why it matters. And so many people, you are going to go to the next level. I promise you, you are. You're going to go to the next level. Because before you can protect your future, you have to pay attention to what and who is speaking into it. I want to give you a secret about your future real quick. I want to give you a secret about your future. Your future is too valuable to keep letting every voice leave fingerprints on your decisions. I keep telling everybody, you may have more days behind you than you got in front of you. I'm just saying. In psychology, there's a term and there's a concept called social influence. Social influence. In simple language, it means people thoughts, people behaviors and opinions and emotions can affect how you think, what you believe, and what decisions you make. Yeah. And this happens more than we realize. The people around you can normalize fear. You get around my mama for a few days, I promise you, you're going to be afraid to drink water. You're going to be afraid to drive your car half the time. I was watching the news the other day, baby, and I be like, mama, it's every time I call you, it's about the news, baby. I call to check on you. Soon I pick up the phone. Hey, mama, what you doing? Baby, I'm doing good. How them kids doing? They bless me. You know, I tell you, I was watching the news the other night, and you got to make sure you keep them from checking the mailbox. You got to make sure you keep them from, make sure they wear socks. You know, just because she's so afraid. And if you hang around there for a long time, you'll be afraid. My mom don't even like airplanes right now. Nope. She's afraid. She don't even like an iPhone, Android, none of that. She's still on a flip phone. She said, "Give me a flip phone, baby. That's too much radiation for me. I've been watching this news and this mama radiation everywhere, baby." Anybody else mama like that? I know I can't be the I know I can't be the only. Is anybody else mama like that? I'm serious. This is some real life stuff. This is some real life stuff. And if you hang around it too long, this is what happens to you. You get afraid. You get afraid. You get afraid. Hanging around fearful people. You get around people who, I'm just saying, I want you to pay attention to this week, because this is going to be big, because God is trying to separate you from people. The universe is trying to separate you from people who have been speaking bitterness in your life. People who try to normalize being suspicion and normalize laziness and normalize dysfunction. You tell people you want to better yourself and work on yourself. Sometimes they speak stuff in your life. I don't know if you want to try this, because if you try this, man, I heard this and I heard that. I'd be like, bro, shut your mouth, big dog. You was a sad person. But yeah, I'm just saying. I like people that speak faith and where they start normalizing wisdom and normalizing being disciplined and normalizing peace and accountability and growth. Now, that's the type of friend I want my children to have. That's the type of friend I think you should have. Somebody that's saying, look, hey, accountability is good. You got to tell the truth, girl. You can't keep running and just lying. And yeah, this is why your environment matters. Because your mind does not just hear words. Your mind starts adapting to what it's being exposed to. If you keep hearing this, hear me out. If you keep hearing, don't trust nobody, you may start seeing everybody as a threat. If you keep hearing people like us don't win, you're going to be like, man, ain't no sense of me trying. I'm going to just shrink all my ambition. I'm going to shrink all my try. I ain't even going to try no more. If you keep hearing all men are trash, all women are the same. Yeah, these are slogans that happens from hurt people. You start treating individuals like they are guilty of pain that they did not cause. Now, can you be honest with me and tell me a time that you heard have you ever heard that before? All men are the same. You got your heart broke. All men is the same. Have anybody ever heard this before? All men is the same. All men are the same. I'm telling you the truth right now. I've heard the same thing happens with some dudes. They say the same stuff, man. All women out here cheating on their husbands. These be real conversations from men. I'm just telling you the truth. When they get their heart broke by this one girl, they think that every woman in the world is bad because he had a bad woman. I'm just saying. And then if you hear that over and over and you really trust this person, you're going to believe the same thing. And then your life goes down the drain because now you don't sabotage your life from a false belief. And there's many people right now, you love to hear gossip. You do. You love to hear gossip. Oh, you don't like to hear gossip, right? I know. Most women I know, they love gossip. They love it. Trust me, they love to hear gossip. They love it. Gossip be powerful to them. Like, what? What happened? But see, hearing so much gossip sometimes, you start judging people before you even know the truth. Do we do that as a people do? Can you be honest to say you judge people before you hear the truth? If you do, just put in the comments, I do sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. Cause there's a lot of people say you don't. But I ain't gonna lie though. I'm gonna be real with you this therapy. I don't wanna lie. Yo, God had to deliver me from that because back in the day, man, look, if I hear one thing, I'll look at a person and be like, they do look kind of weird though. I can believe that. And you don't even know the truth. Something come out online. Oh, you just hear the gossip, but you don't even know the truth. You hear the gossip of celebrities, you don't even know the truth. You start, be honest, you were judging Diddy before y'all even heard the court case. A lot of y'all was judging Diddy. You was judging Diddy for them parties before you even knew the truth. I'm just saying, because I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to get you to understand. That's why it's so dangerous to listen to the wrong voice. Many people wasn't too far off about my boy Diddy. It was in the court documents. So, they had a lot of stuff that was just the truth, but a lot of stuff wasn't true. But a lot of stuff was true. But we when we hear something, we be like, yeah, they guilty of that. They guilty of that. Yeah, he this and he that. Yeah, I believe this. We start to normalize dysfunction because it feels normal. And we make wisdom uncomfortable. I just want to remind you, as we are aligning ourselves, up, the voices around you can train your mind to call fear wisdom and call dysfunction normal. The voices around you can train your mind. Look, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to write down tonight as I'm speaking, put in the notes every voice that you listen to, every close friend word that matters to you. Can you do me a favor? I want you to write that down, because this week's series, you're going to need to know. You're going to need to know, because I'm getting ready to expose a few things. Maybe you do have a good friend, maybe you don't, but this week, by the end of this week, you're going to have answers. Because voices are powerful. I think about a GPS, right? It's a powerful tool. A GPS, it could guide you, it could reroute you. It can tell you where to turn. It can help you get somewhere that you have to, that you've never been before. But if the wrong destination is typed in, it don't matter how confident that voice sound on that thing. Turn right, turn left, make a U-turn. It'll still lead you to the wrong place. I've gotten mad at my GPS a few times. I'll be like, I put the right address in sometimes, and Google, for some reason, it will keep making me take a circle in the circle. Then I have to use Apple Maps. I be getting so mad. I be like, bruh, I'm putting the wrong thing in, and you keep telling me the wrong place to go. This is how some people are. They sound confident, like they done been there before. They sound loud. They sound, oh, I'm so sure. They sound like they know. They sound like they have answers. They have experience. But just think about if their inner destination is fear. Their inner destination is fear. Just think about that. They will lead you toward fear. If their inner destination is bitterness, they will lead you toward bitterness. If their inner destination is jealousy, they will lead you toward suspicion. I'm just saying. If their inner destination is survival, they will lead you away from faith. They will lead you away from faith. If their inner destination is dysfunction, they will make dysfunction sound like it's protection. If their inner destination is dysfunction, and you listening to this, and they're about to get ready to lead you to the wrong place, but it sounds like it's protection. I'm just saying. That tit for tat, that petty game people play when they mad at people. You got friends telling you, oh, just do whatever. Just get your lick back. It's okay to be petty. It's okay to do wrong for wrong. But it don't always work out for a lot of people. It don't always work out for a lot of people. They normally, when they listening to these wrong voices, they normally get the bad end of the stick. And sometimes it be the good people who went out there and listened to the wrong voice, and they had a great heart. They had a great spirit. They had a great character, and somebody talked them into doing the wrong thing once, and it sabotaged their life. This is why discernment matters. You can't just ask, are they speaking loudly? You have to ask, where is the voice leading me? Where is this voice leading me? Women, you have been led by the wrong man for so long. I'm sorry. Where is his voice leading you? Are you becoming a better version of yourself? Is the house going and elevating to the next level? Is he leading me closer to peace? Is he leading me closer to truth? Is this man leading me close to God? Is this man leading me close to wisdom? Is he leading me close to healing? Are my friends leading me closer to maturity and accountability? I'm just saying. A confident voice can still lead you wrong if the destination inside of them is fear. I want to have an engagement moment real quick. And if you you need to be more careful about who gets a voice in your life, I want you to type the word discernment in the comments. If you know right now at this moment in your life where you are, that you need to be more careful about who gets a voice in your life, I want you to type the word discernment. I just want to see a people who are not ashamed to say, look, just maybe, Mark. Just maybe. Type discernment in the comments. Ooh, this is a lot of people. This is a lot of people who are not ashamed to say, man, look, bro. Look, hey, I need the right voice in my life. I want to give you a few examples of what this looked like right now when you have the wrong voice in your life. I want to give you a few examples. Have you ever said to yourself, I'm trying to forgive somebody, but everybody around you keeps feeding your anger? You're trying to forgive somebody, but everybody around you, they keeps feeding your anger. Everything they voice, you trying to forgive somebody, but everything they voice, it only feeds your anger. Think about this. How about you trying to heal from a relationship, but your friends keep telling you to become cold? Are you listening to what I'm saying? How about you're trying to build something, but people who never stepped out on faith keep reminding you of everything that could go wrong? I want you to think about what I'm saying. And and if you've been there, every situation that I bring up, I want you to come in the word real life. If I'm telling the truth, I want you to come in real life. Just imagine you trying to build something that had never been built before. But people that surround you, they never stepped out on faith. They keep reminding you of everything that can go wrong. You can lose your money. If I'm spitting facts, I just want you to drop real life. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. You can do this and you can do that, but man, how about you trying to better your love? You trying to learn how to love better, but people who are wounded keep teaching you how to protect yourself instead of how to be wise. How about you are trying to get closer to God, but your circle keeps pulling you into distractions? You keep getting distracted. I appreciate you, Lachelle. Your circle keeps pulling you closer to God. I mean, you're trying to get closer to God, but your circle keeps pulling you into distractions. You be like, man, it's time for me to spend time just to, ease my mind and just think about my future and just take a moment. And as soon as you getting ready to do something, your phone ring. Boop, boop. What you doing? And you be like, well, I was finna read my Bible. I was finna, put on something and just try to find myself and just try to grow and just try to fill myself up. Instead of them saying, well, go ahead and do what you finna do and just call me back when you're done. They like, forget all that. What you got going on over there? And then a lot of times it's just a wasted conversation. I tell people right now that are close to me right now, I tell them in the heartbeat, I say, look, I got to call you back. I'm trying to focus. It's a lot of reading I need to do. It's a lot of things I need to do. I need to study right now. I can't talk to you about business. I can't talk to you about this. But sometimes just imagine you are trying to get closer to God and somebody keeps pulling you into distractions. Well, let's go out and do this. And this don't please God for real. I'm just saying, I want you to think about this because I don't know if you understand what's going on in your life right now. But God is trying to get you aligned. He's trying to get you in alignment. To be aligned is a powerful thing. To be aligned is a thing that can help you grow. To be aligned is how you get favor, is when doors start to open, is when the new you gets birthed, is when God start pouring out a blessing to you that you've never seen before. I'm just saying, how about when you try to become more disciplined in your life, but your environment keeps saying, look, hey, let's go back and do what we used to do. You trying to say, nah, man, I can't do this because I want to be sober. because I need to grow. So I gotta control myself. Maybe you may have a flesh problem and your friends like, shoot, let's go out, man, throw some ones out, bro. Like, but you saying, man, I'm trying to get away from this, man, and trying to become a really good person where I can just focus on this one woman. But you got your homeboys just drawing you back out in the street to go out here and run and, you know what I'm saying, run women. This is real life. Your environment keeps rewarding your old habits. Oh, don't worry about nothing. We gonna buy the bottles, big homie. Don't worry about nothing. We gonna buy the bottles. Don't worry about nothing, bro. We got the food. We got everything. You just show up, big homie. They even be like, you ain't got no gas? I got you. I be like, you ain't got no gas? I got you. Now, if this is real life, let me know. You know what? Start lighting this chat up. I just want to see this chat on fire. If I'm talking real, I just want to see a whole bunch of fire signs. How about you are trying to trust what you know, but too many outside voices keep making you doubt yourself? You've been trying to trust what you know, but too many outside voices keep making you doubt yourself. There's some women right now, you have been trying to trust what you know. This man is a provider. This man comes home every night. This man is a good man. But sometimes you listen to these outside voices talk about their problems and their issues, and then now you start to doubt yourself. How about you try to trust how beautiful you is? You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You bad. You bad. Like, I'm serious. And you trying to trust what you know about yourself. It's like, I know I'm pretty. I know I'm this and I know I'm that. But you got too many outside voices that's making you doubt yourself because they want you to try to fit in with everybody else and what everybody else got going on. But you're different. Sometimes the most dangerous voices are not strangers. Did you just hear what I just said? Sometimes the most dangerous voices is not strangers. Sometimes, listen to what I'm saying. Sometimes it's your family. I said what I said. Sometimes it's your friends. Sometimes it's the people who knew you before you knew yourself. Sometimes it's the people who love being needed by you. Sometimes it's the people who only feel powerful when you're unsure. Are you listening to what I'm saying? This is real stuff. Sometimes it is people who do not want you to hate yourself, but they also don't want you to outgrow them. Yeah, you got some people in your circle who jealous of you. You got some people that are jealous of you right now. They don't want you to do better than them. They want you to do just enough. And anytime you start to do better than them and you got better ideas than them and you got better things that you're thinking about, yes. Yeah. They begin to spit that poison in your life. And this is real. Because some people do not have to openly sabotage you. I want you to listen to what I'm saying. Some people don't have to do this in open. All they have to do is keep you emotionally dependent on their approval. I'm just telling you the truth. And then you go around here and you be like, yeah, people just want to control me. Let me tell you the truth right now. Some people don't want to control your life. No, they don't want to control your life. Sometimes they just want to stay in control of how you see yourself. Bro, this is why this woman tell you you ain't gonna be nothing. This is why this woman tell you you not no good man. This is why this woman try to put you down. She want to control how you see yourself. This is why this woman say you ugly. This is why this woman say all these things to you, bro. And believe it or not, there's a lot of men who deal with self-esteem issues. You think because men are men, they don't deal with self-esteem? No, they deal with self-esteem issues. I'm sorry. They do. They deal with self-esteem issues. Because they let this woman who was a very toxic woman, they let her control how they see themselves. And I would tell a woman the same thing. If it was my daughter going through a bad breakup, I'm telling you, baby, you got anything you need already. I don't know what this brother talking about. He just lost out. You're powerful. Man, please. I'm just telling the truth. This stuff be real. This is real life. Some people, they don't really want to control your life. No. This is game I'm giving you. And some people right now, you're unlocking something right now. This is knowledge. This is wisdom. Some people, they just want to control how you see yourself. Because one moment you see yourself better than them, one moment you see yourself winning without them, they got an issue with it. And I got to say what I said. Some of you go to some churches like that. Pastor don't want to control your life, but he want to control how you see yourself. In a negative light, though. And this is how people have mind control over people. They say certain things to make you feel a certain way about yourself, and that's what keeps you in prison. Because as long as you tell yourself, I'm not enough because they said I'm not enough, you in prison. As long as you tell yourself, I don't look good because somebody else said you don't look good, you keep yourself in prison. This is why Sunday night alignment, it matters. Because before we walk into this next week, I want you to start dealing with yourself tonight. Who has shaped my mood? Who has been shaping my confidence? I want you to take this serious because this is a very serious conversation. There's many of you that I'm talking to right now. You want to go to the next level. If you want to go to the next level, because I think somebody really don't believe me. If you want to go to the next level, drop next level in the I just want to see it. I want to see it. Who wants to go to the next level? If you're trying to grow and you're trying to expand, I just want to know who wants to go to the next level. It sure look like a lot of next levels to me. Now I want you to ask yourself this question. Who has been shaping my mood? Making me mad, making me sad, making me happy, making me anxious, making me jealous? Who's been shaping my mood? Who's been changing my mood lately by their words? When I get off the phone with them, who changed my mood? I get on the phone for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and before you know it, I was happy, but now it's like, dang. Who has been shaping my confidence? Everybody needs confidence. I need confidence. You need confidence. It just is what it is. We do need it. I just like it when God give it. So when God give me the confidence, I ain't got to worry about nobody else coming and attacking me. I ain't got to worry about nobody else saying what I'm in. I ain't got to worry about nobody trying to say that I'm strong or I don't care about none of that. That's why I love when God shapes confidence. But who's shaping your decisions? And you know what's about God? You know what's so special about him though? He will put good people in your life that will shape your confidence. Because what if you in a season of your life where you start doubting yourself and, blah, 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 blah. He will bring you a tribe. He will bring you some good people, some good energy to get with you so that you can go ahead and fulfill your purpose. Who has been shaping how you see people? Listen to what I'm saying. I want you to think about this. Who has been shaping how you see people? Who has been shaping how you see yourself? Like, who in your life has been shaping how you see yourself? Who in your life has been shaping what you think is possible? Somebody said you. I appreciate you. That's what I appreciate that. Who has been shaping what you believe God can do with your life? These are very important questions. These are very, very important questions you have to ask yourself. Because if you never examine the voices, you may keep blaming yourself for confusion that came from what you kept listening to. And this is why I tell people, you can't be going through no healing process still listening to stupid music. You're trying to heal, but you keep listening to the wrong music. And you let people tell you nothing is wrong with it. Something is wrong with it. This man done went out and cheated on you. Now you want to go listen to I Don't Need a Man. You want to blast it every day on repeat. And then your life stay in the same cycle. Not realizing your mama did the same thing. Your auntie did the same thing. Your grandmama probably did the same thing. But when are you going to say, you know what? I'm going to change the pattern and I'm not going to listen to certain voices. Want me to tell you a secret? Sometimes in this world, when we are going through things, I don't care how strong you may have been. Sometimes in this world, we really can't listen to things in a week. When we're weak, sometimes we're not strong enough. I'm serious. Sometimes we're not strong enough to do certain things. And we tell ourselves we're not strong enough to listen to certain things. Like a lot of you right now, you're not strong enough to tell your testimony yet because you ain't really healed. And when you tell it, you get upset and you angry. I just want you to examine the voices this week. Examine the voices that you keep allowing in your life. This is real therapy. If you take it serious, you're going to grow. Happy is the man who get knowledge. You get this wisdom. You get this understanding. You become happy because it's like, dang, when I shut this person off, my life went to the next level. When I stopped listening to this person, out of nowhere, there was a blessing that came in my life. Sometimes your confusion is not proof you lack direction. Sometimes it is proof too many unqualified voices have been talking. People have been talking. I'm just saying. So this week that we got coming up, it matters. This week matters. I want to take this week. I want to each one. We're going to reach one. We're going to share these lives. You want to prepare this thing. I want you to join the TRC this week because look, this is going to be a powerful week. I'm calling it right now. This is going to be a powerful week. This week matters because the next season of your life, it cannot be led by every voice from the last season. I'm serious. This next season of your life, it cannot be led. I don't know what people don't understand. Like, why would you still be listening to your ex who was in the last season? Why? They voice don't matter. I'm just saying, kids or not. I don't even want to listen to it. That should be your mentality. I don't even want to listen to it. This week matters because this next season that God is trying to put you in right now and take you to, It cannot be led by every voice from your last season. This week, we're going to walk. We're going to talk. Yeah, we're going to talk through some stuff. We're going to talk about these wrong voices. We're going to talk about the bad advice. We're going to talk about gossip. We're going to talk about people projecting fear on you, speaking from jealousy. We're going to talk about this week people who never built nothing, but trying to tell you how life is supposed to be. I want to say this. This is about discernment. You're going to hear me say this all week. This is about discernment. It's like God is trying to give you real discernment. God is literally trying to get you real discernment where you can listen to the spirit that he put in you and not everybody else. Some of you right now, you don't need to become colder. No, you need to become clearer. I'm not telling you to hate everybody. That's not what I'm saying. No, you just need to know who has earned influence in your life. I'm not just saying you need to just isolate yourself. I'm just saying this. You need to stop giving authority to voices that were only supposed to have distance. I want to tell you a little bit about maturity. Maturity, people always saying, I want a mature person. You got to be mature. You got to be mature this, mature that. Maturity is not cutting off every voice. No, that's not what maturity is. Maturity is knowing which voices deserve access, knowing which voices deserve distance, knowing which voices deserve no authority. Did you just hear what I just said? Some people, you listen to anybody, every wind of doctrine, anybody can teach you anything. One day you might be this religion. One day you might be that religion. One day you might like this people. One day you might like this person. One day you might like this store. One day, because you let everybody speak authority in your life. That's not the mind that God have given you. In this season, I want you to put in the comments, I want a strong mind. I want a strong mind. I don't know about y'all. I want a strong mind because that's what God gives. He gives you a strong mind. Weak mind, you believe everything that everybody got to say. I want a strong mind. When I'm going through problems, when I'm going through issues, I want a strong mind. When I'm going through betrayal, when I'm going through heartbreak, when I'm trying to heal, I want a strong mind. And sometimes, substance, you can't have a strong mind with no substance in your body. You can't have a strong mind if you're not sober. I don't care who told you differently. I don't care who told you was okay. You've been listening to these voices who tell you, well, it come from the earth. I'm just saying, these be the same people who repeat cycles and they never made it nowhere because they could never sacrifice a minute to just be sober, to catch their stuff, to build their thoughts so they can go into the next level of their life. I'm just saying. You look at the celebrities and say, well, they can do it. You don't know what they're going through. Media sells you anything. I want to ask you something. I want you to be honest with me tonight. Who has had too much influence over your peace? I want you to be honest with me. Who has had too much influence over your peace? Ooh, I see some people gonna be powerful. This is what I'm talking about. I appreciate you, Nawar. Hope I'm saying that right. Let me ask you another question. Who has had too much influence over your confidence? Who has had too much influence over your confidence? Who has had too much influence over your relationships? I just want you to put it in the comments. I just want to know. Who has had too much confidence over your relationships? Who talked you out of something you knew you were supposed to do? Yeah. You knew you were supposed to do something that was going to change, that was going to make you better, that was going to make a difference. Who talked you out of that? Who talked you out of that? Who made you doubt yourself? Like who made, you know what? Who made you doubt somebody who was actually loyal? Listen to what I just said. Who made you doubt yourself who was actually loyal? Somebody was actually loyal. Who made you doubt yourself? Who made you suspicious because they were wounded? Listen to what I'm saying. Who made fear sound like wisdom? These are some questions I just want you to ask yourself. Who made fear sound like wisdom? Who in your life, who made your next level feel impossible because they never reached theirs? I got another question. What voice do you need to stop carrying until this week? What voice? What voice going into this week that you know that you need to stop carrying? If this is hitting you tonight, what I want you to do is type the word align me in the comments. align me. God align me. Yeah, type that. God align me. God align me. I want to give you three keys today. 3 alignment keys. I want to give you 3 alignment keys today. Not 7 tips. Nope. That's for our series. But I want to give you 3 alignment tips today. Number 1, I want you to audit the voices before you enter the week. Audit. Y'all know what it means to audit? Because I want God to align you. You want to be aligned. It's like, God, I want you. This is not church. This not church. This therapy. You can ask the universe to align you. You can ask the universe, look, to help me. Number 1, audit the voices before you enter to this week. You know what it means to audit. When you get them taxes audited, you know what that meant. It's like you got to ask yourself, who did I listen to last week? What they leave me with? Did they leave me clearer or more confused? Did they leave me peaceful or more anxious? Did they make me wiser or more reactive? Did they pull me closer to truth or deeper into fear? Because every voice, it leaves something behind. Every voice. Every voice. Some voices leave peace, some leave pressure, some leave clarity, some leave confusion, some leave wisdom, some leave poison. But this week, don't just ask who talked to me. Ask, what did their voice leave in me? I'm just saying. Because every voice, it leaves residue. Every voice leaves residue. So be careful whose words you keep letting sit in your spirit. All right. So number two. Okay. Stop giving emotional authority to unhealed people. I said what I said. I may lose a friend tonight. I may lose a follower, but that's fine. Maybe you're not aligned for the right person to help you right now. Number 2, stop giving emotional authority to unhealed people. Okay? Everybody can have their own opinion. I'm not saying anything about that. But everybody should not have authority. You give them authority to tell you what to do. You give them authority to point you into directions. You have to understand this, that an unhealed person may advise you from their wound, from their pain. An unhealed person. A jealous person may advise you from their comparison. Now, if this ain't waking you up, if this don't make something sounds familiar to you, it's crazy, but because this is real life. A jealous person may advise you from comparison. A fearful person may advise you from limitations. A bitter person may advise you from pain. A small-minded person may advise you from what they never tried. And if you're not careful, you will start calling their limitations your wisdom. You will start calling their fear your discernment. You will start calling their bitterness your protection. This week, just be careful, because unhealed voices can make healing people feel unsafe. I'm just saying. Do not let someone who has not been healed from their pain become the narrator of your future. All right, last tip. You don't need voices around you. Oh, no. Choose the voices that match where you're going. Choose the voices that match where you're going. You need voices around you that make you want to become better. Did you just hear what I just said? Like, you really do. This is real life. We're in 2026. I'm sorry. I like to be surrounded by people who challenge me to become better. How many people in your life challenge you to become better right now? They challenge you every day. How are you going to become a better person? What we going to do? I wake up every day and I'm hungry to do something different than I was doing yesterday. I'm hungry to build something. That's the type of voices you need around you. I'm hungry to do what's right. I'm hungry to be disciplined. I'm hungry to work hard. I'm hungry to be loyal and faithful to my family. I'm hungry to be the best version of myself. Who around you right now, they make you become better? What voices challenge you without crushing you? What voices in your life right now challenges you without crushing you? What voices correct you without controlling you? I just want you to pay attention to this week. What voices that love you without enabling you? Ooh, that's a big one. They love you, a voice that love you, but it won't enable you. It won't enable you to do the things that's destroying you. A voice that love you that won't enable you to stay in addiction. A voice that love you that won't enable you to do what's wrong. What about voices that tell the truth without poisoning your heart? Those are the voices you need around you. Voices, true voices. That's true safety. What about voices that help you hear God, not just hear gossip? Ooh, I might be stepping on somebody's toe right now. Voices that help you hear God, not just hear gossip. Man, gossip every day. It ain't gonna ever run out. In fact, you're gonna hear way more voices of gossip than you're gonna hear about people talking about God for real. What about the voices that make you clearer and not more confused? Voices that help you walk in wisdom and not reaction. Voices that remind you of who you are becoming, not just who you used to be. That's why you got to cut some of your little cousins off. You got to cut some of your uncles and your aunties off. Sometimes I'm serious, because they don't remind you of who you're becoming. They always talk about the old you. I'm just telling you this because I want you to understand this. Your next season, it needs the right counsel. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Safety is in the multitude of counsel. And many of you might say, I ain't got no voices, Mark. I don't have no friends. You might be saying, I ain't got no voices. I ain't got no friends. I hear what you're saying. I do hear what you're saying. But you still got voices you're listening to, whether you got friends or not. You got the music you listening to. That's a voice. You got the shows you watching on TV. That's a voice. You got social media reels you watching every day. That's a voice. Some of you right now, you take these reels you see religiously. You be like, did you just see what they wrote about that? But all I'm saying, in this next season, you need the right counsel. You need the right covering. You need the right conversation in your life. You need the right correction. Get away from all of these yes men. Everything you do, everybody just, I appreciate you sharing, Amada. Everything you do, oh, you can do no wrong. I'm with you whether you wrong or right. If anybody know me, my cousins, All my friends, if they ever want to see Lee switch up on you, it's because you're doing something wrong. I can't be behind that, big homie. I'm behind who's ever, I'm behind the right spirit, who's right. I don't care about none of that. Hey, it is what it is. Like, like you still my people. But I got to just tell you the truth, though. I got to tell you the truth. We ain't kids no more. You ain't kids no more. You grown now. You grown now. This ain't high school. This is real life. Some people need to graduate from real life. I'm just saying. We need the right conversations, the right corrections. Not these conversations that's telling you that your toxic ways is right. Not the conversations that's telling you that it's good that you just live your life and be free without no guidance. You got some women out here who say, okay, they on this, I understand women empowerment, but sometimes, just sometimes, you tell women, get out here, be free. They have really no guidance. You tell them to, girl, do everything you want in this life and do everything you want to do. And they get out here and they do everything and they have no guidance because you taught them to just go with the flow of their mind. You didn't even never say, well, baby, we need to make sure you got the right conversation first. We need to make sure you got the right mental, the right counsel in your life. We need to make sure you got the right tools and the right help before I just tell you to go out here and do whatever you want to do. If you a woman that's married or you going through a divorce, I would tell you before you leave, before you tell this brother to count his days, I'll say make sure you have a standard. Make sure you have something to fall back on. If all possible, don't get out here and listen to your friends who ain't got nothing. They don't want you to have nothing. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You don't need a man. I understand. You feel like you don't need a man. You feel like you don't need help. I get it. I do. I understand it. I really do. But what I'm saying to you is to make sure you at least got a plan. And that comes from the right conversation. That comes from having the right corrections around you. Or people telling you, look, you can get out here and do what you want to do, but you got to at least be able to have a standard about yourself. You got to have some type of standard. That's all I'm saying. The right voice. The right voice. The right voice will not just agree with your feelings. Did you just hear what I just said? The right voice won't just agree with your feelings. The right voice. It will help you protect your future. And this is why I can't understand why parents will tell their children bad things. You would tell your kids to move without wisdom because your life was so messed up. You would give bad instructions because the right voice, it will protect your future. And when you get bad advice, I got to say this. I'm sorry, some of y'all been going to these churches for years. And some of these people, they preaching the wrong. You following the wrong voice. And how do you know that you following the wrong voice? Look at your future, baby. Look at your future. How blessed have your life been since you've been a part of that ministry? I said what I said. I'm sorry. Bro, big dog. How has your life been? You've been paying tithes on time. You've been paying offering. You've been doing everything right. But it seems like your future ain't getting nowhere. Your future is just wrapped into organization. You really not growing in your life. You're not going to the next level. There's not a real vision there. The people, there's no expansion. And some people, you stay connected to this because you're trying to be loyal. But God is trying to get you aligned with the right voice. The right voice protects your future. You got a future coming. You got something coming in this world. The right voice, it will guide you. And I got to say, sometimes you be going and these folks be prophesying to you. God said he about to get ready to do this. And I had this true story. And I'm just giving this as an example because some people, you think that the preacher can't be wrong. Yeah. The preacher can't be wrong, but your mama can be always right. But the preacher, I'm just saying, you see what I'm saying? It's so many different examples. You may even follow your coach. You might feel like your coach can never be wrong. But if these are people who are supposed to be coaching your life and getting your life, I don't had so many people prophet lie in my life. Boy, soon they see me come in, they see my spirit. God said you gonna come in here and you gonna help us. God ain't tell me that. You sitting here lying in front of this whole congregation. I just came to visit. Yeah, young man, you got a light on. Yeah, I know I'm anointed. I know God with me, but he ain't called me to be over here with y'all. It's 6 members in here. Evidently, they don't want to be here. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The right voice, it will protect your future. This is why my hand on my heart. I'm gonna say my heart. My heart goes out to real men who try to protect a woman who's off the deep end. I want you to listen to what I'm saying right now, bro. Nobody might have ever told you this, but I see you, big dog. I see you. You went through a bad breakup with this woman. You was trying to help this woman. Nobody seen you trying to help her though. You was the right voice in her life. You was trying to protect her future, but guess what? She didn't want to listen to you. And things just went downhill. I don't want to leave you out either, sis, because we have a lot of women on here. You've been the right voice in this man's life, and you've been trying to protect his future. But he got so many other voices competing with your voice. He got so many other things that, and what he don't really respect you. I'm going to tell you the right voice. The right voice, it will protect your future. Sometimes that's how God speak. He speak through your spouse. He speak through your girl. Sometimes he give them dreams. Sometimes he speak through your children. I'm talking about what's right is right. You can't, you know what I'm saying? What's right is right. I'm just saying. If this helped you get aligned tonight, I want you to tap that screen. Let's get those likes over 500,000 tonight. I want you to share this live with somebody who needs to be careful, who needs to be careful, who they get their next voice from. Because this next season that they're going into next, God is trying to take them to the next level, but he's trying to clear up the voice. And if you are just joining tonight, we are talking about this Sunday. This is Sunday Night Alignment. We have a new series that's starting this week. It's called The Voices You Let Shape Your Life. That's what we're talking about this week. The voices you let shape your life. You understand what I'm saying? So tonight, we just been talking about be careful. Yeah. Be careful who gets a voice in your next season. There's a next season that's coming to you. I'm trying to tell you right now, and I'm just trying to get you prepared. Tomorrow night, we're going to go deeper though. Yeah. Tomorrow night, we're going to go deeper. Tomorrow night, we talking about the pain of letting the wrong people speak into your life. Now, this is going to be a real thorough and deep conversation. And we're going to deal with the unhealed version of you that allows somebody to lie and speak some things into your life. And it caused so much pain and trauma and all type of issues. We're going to talk about that tomorrow night. I meet people every day, who get spoken things into their life, and it makes them lose so much time. But before I close tonight, I want to speak something into your life tonight. I do. I want to speak something into your life tonight before you get off here tonight. This week, you won't just be led by confusion. This week, you will not be led by fear. This week, you will not be led by gossip. This week, you will not be led by jealousy. Are you listening? You will not be led by outside opinions that have no assignment over your life. You will not let wounded people make your suspicious of safe people real. You will not let bitter people make you afraid to love. You will not let fearful people talk you out of faith. You will not let people who never built anything make you ashamed of building. Did you hear what I just said? You will not let people who do not know your future keep speaking from your past. You are allowed to choose peace. You are allowed to choose wisdom. You are allowed to choose discernment. You are allowed to outgrow voices that only knew how to speak to your old version. You are allowed to stop explaining your next season to people who are committed to misunderstanding your growth. Yes. You are allowed to protect what God is building in you. You are allowed to say, you can love me, but you do not get to lead me. You are allowed to say, you can know me, but you do not get to define me. You are allowed to say this week, you can have an opinion about me, but you do not get authority over me. You're allowed to say this week, you can speak, but I get to choose what I receive. Now, if you receive that, I want you to come in, I receive. This week is a new season for you. This week is you're going to get stronger and stronger. How many testimonies do I have on here tonight? How many people have been getting stronger and stronger and stronger every single week? Because guess what? We are taking it to another level every single week. Your next season, listen to what I'm saying. Your next season, it needs discernment more than it needs everybody's approval.